To track Bill4Time expense entry, start by logging into your Bill4Time account and navigating to the Expenses tab. This is where you will be able to view, create, and manage all of your expenses. First, click on the New Expense button to create a new expense entry. You will be prompted to select the type of expense you are creating, such as a reimbursable expense or a non-reimbursable expense. Choose the correct type and proceed to the next step. Next, enter the details of the expense, including the date, description, and amount. Be sure to include as much detail as possible, as this will help with tracking and reporting later on. You can also add a receipt or other supporting documentation to the expense entry. After entering the expense details, you will need to assign the expense to a project or client. This is important for tracking and billing purposes, as it will allow you to generate reports and invoices based on the expenses incurred for each project or client. Once you have assigned the expense, you can choose to save it as a draft or submit it for approval. If you choose to submit it for approval, the expense will be sent to the designated approver for review and approval. To view and manage existing expenses, navigate back to the Expenses tab and use the filters and search functions to find the expenses you need. You can filter by date, project, client, and other criteria to quickly locate specific expenses. Best practices for tracking Bill4Time expense entry include regularly reviewing and approving expenses, using clear and descriptive expense categories, and attaching supporting documentation to each expense entry. This will help ensure that your expenses are accurate and up to date, and that you are able to generate accurate reports and invoices. By following these steps and best practices, you will be able to effectively track and manage your expenses using Bill4Time, and streamline your expense tracking and reporting processes.